Hello, this is Seb again. This time working on the landing gear. Uh, I actually redid the pylons I talked about yesterday. Uh, After making the video and spending a few hours doing nothing, I got inspiration. I ripped them away and redid the whole tail section, so it now has more of a traditional set of split rudders, and the pylons are completely gone. They just now host the no sorry house the rear landing gear. So you're gonna see it later. Right now I'm just loosely copying the Airacobra front landing gear. The placeholders I had there are really old, from like several iterations ago, just to have something there. This time I'm gonna make them more exact, maybe not the the finished product, but at least it's not gonna look as crap as the early one. So here I'm making the fork. Uh, this is just me working without the mirror because I'm stubborn. But Blender has a really nice set of like tools to move stuff. You can see maybe in the lower end I swap between a medium point and individual origins transformations or origin selection. I don't know. So here it just means I can move two faces or two sets of faces either towards each other or according to their own centers. Here I'm making the axis, the joint where the rotation happens. Then I copy the lowest face and merge it into the fork. Create a little cylinder there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna rig the whole thing. I still have so much to do before I can start thinking of that. But maybe. I'd like to try rigging the whole landing gear with all the suspension and the folding in. Right now I'll have to do the diagonal strut support thing. I have to redo it at least partially. It still clips these I'm not sure what these do. I guess they stabilize. No, wait. I guess they help rotate the wheel, maybe. These like V-shaped hinged struts. They I don't know what they do, but they anyway clip through the diagonal larger strut when the gear folds in, which I noticed way later. So that's something more I'll have to fix. It looks acceptable at least, so one thing I don't have to concentrate on for a while. This is most of the video is going to be just me creating this landing gear, and then I'll make the rear ones and then just the gear bay. I think that's everything I do in this video, and then I show off the new elevator rudder construction in the end. I made it off recording late at night last night. I didn't think I was gonna do anything important, so I didn't hit record. Here, oh yeah, I had grooves modeled into the wheels, but I'm just gonna make it normal map later on. When I started this project, I think, on my first or second year using Blender. So like some of the original stuff here is just really poorly done. I don't know what the error shading thing on the bay door was. I think I just remove it at some point. Here I'm resizing the bay. I thought I was gonna have more room, but apparently I now have less than before. But it's narrower, so I guess I can fit something. Another thing I did after the video, I hooked up the turbos to the intercooler, which are the green pipes, and I think I have to move the pipe later on to fit around the gear bay. Here I noticed the the support clips really badly, so I start adjusting it, which I should have done by just deleting the mid section and creating it from scratch to the new shape, because this leaves it twisted and not up to my standards. I don't know, I want stuff aligned when it looks like it should be aligned. So now it fits, but it still clips if I were to animate it. So more stuff to fix later. Just tweaking the gear bay. There you can see the exhaust comes out on both sides, which should create pretty nice dust clouds when it's on the tarmac and starting up. In like 5 years, when I get to actually rendering out animations and creating particles. There you can see the new rear section. I think it looks much sportier, better, more agile. I still think the wings are a bit too wide. I might have to narrow them down. Also, they're too fat at the moment. Yeah, this old strut was mirrored, which makes it not impossible but annoying to scale, so I just redid the whole thing while I'm at it. Alright, yeah, you can scale and move stuff in 2 axes by shift clicking the third. So I keep pressing shift Z to scale in the horizontal plane. But if I omit the S to scale beforehand, then it turns on the live rendering, which is what happened a moment ago. This is where I start making the gear bay. Right. Now here's renaming and reparenting stuff, which is useful, but I guess boring video work. And I managed to screw up the mirror on the wheel, but I'll notice that later. You can see the wheel is just half a wheel at the moment, and this whole gondola or pylon thing. Needs some more love. But it's okay enough for now. I really need to have the alright Alan Walker, of course. I need to have the shapes there so that I can look at it as a whole. Again, because I don't have a proper sketch or any paintings to go on. This is just like shaping it as I go. Alright, yeah, I had to select everything. There's an entity that controls the propeller fins. I should also put the tarmac on 0Z. Oh right, yeah, here I just the intercooler pipe. Yeah, just looking around, and the pilot seat has acceptable visibility. I guess the props are pretty close to his or her location, so it's probably gonna deafen the pilot. But yeah, that was another vid. Thanks for watching. And sorry again if someone got like a seizure from the twitchy camera, but alright, have a nice day. Bye.